Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you all know me, I'm a therapist, and today I'm here to talk about PrEP and PEP. These are HIV prevention drugs, and if you're new here, kindly make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you've already subscribed, watch till the end and also press that notification bell so that each and every time I'm going to upload a video, you're going to receive a notification. And subscription is free of charge. There's nothing that you're going to pay. This show is all about learning new things, encouraging you, and also enlightening you. Yeah, so guys, watch till the end. On today's topic, I want to talk about the PrEP and PEP. These are HIV medication, and this topic is not necessarily about mental health issues, but it's concerning you. If you're an adult or an adolescent, this is a platform whereby you're going to learn, and I'm going to answer each and every questions that you normally ask yourself. As you have all seen right now in our country, for example, in Kemuto's stories, she has been exposing people, saying that they are infecting people with HIV. There is a widespread of HIV virus right now, and people are comfortable doing this. And I was like, whoa, let me guys come here and talk to you concerning ways you can be able to prevent yourself from getting exposed to, or if you have already been exposed, what are some of the things that you should do. So feel free to ask any questions on the comment section, and in case of anything, guys, I'm also going to give you another video concerning the same topic. Also, another thing that has really motivated me to talk about this topic is as a therapist, I've had many people coming in asking me questions concerning HIV, and as a therapist, I'm competent enough to talk about it because we also do adherence counseling. Adherence counseling is for people who we normally talk to or give them insight concerning the importance of taking their medication and following a strict procedure on how to take this medication as prescribed by the doctor. So that's why I'm here for you guys. Long story short, let me start by saying that this video also is for anybody who is sexually active and anyone who is having an intimacy with someone and you don't know their HIV status, or even in case of a rape case, or even in a scenario whereby your partner is cheating on you and you're not ready to have intercourse, but by then you end up having intercourse and you don't know their HIV status of your partner or of people who he or she is cheating with. So I'm here to answer you questions on what you can do if you get yourself in such scenarios. Another scenario is if you normally go out there, like for parties, you get intoxicated or you get drunk. After that, in the morning, you don't know what to do. So I'm here for you. Another scenario, if you end up being raped, God forbid, and you get stuck, you're in shock, you can't be able to internalize anything, I'm here for you. So feel free, sit down, relax, and listen, and you're going to learn a lot. The first drug I'm going to start with is post-exposure prophylaxis. We normally call it PEP, or we all know it as PEP. This drug is normally taken if you suspect you've been exposed to HIV in scenarios such as, for instance, you slept with your partner and you don't know their HIV status, or you've been in a situationship, or maybe you went somewhere and you don't know what happened, or in rape cases. So if you suspect yourself or you've been exposed to HIV, that is, if you have had a sexual intercourse with someone and you don't know the HIV status, that's where you normally run for PEP. So what will normally happen is before 72 hours end, you need to go to a VCT, that is in public hospital. I normally recommend public hospital because that's where these drugs are free of charge. So when you go to a VCT, you get tested so that you can be able to know what is your current HIV status. When you get tested, automatically, if this is the first time you've been exposed to HIV, the results are going to be negative. But this doesn't mean that the virus is not in your system. It means that you might have been exposed, but the virus cannot be detected because it's in the early stages. Maybe you've been exposed before 72 hours, that is a minimum of 3 days, so the HIV test will detect that you're negative. So the clinician will go ahead to give you PEP so that in case you have the virus in your body, it can suppress that virus, or it can prevent you from getting that virus, so that you can be HIV negative after following a very strict prescription of this drug. PEP is normally taken for 28 days consistently without failure. What do I mean? I mean that you have to take it each and every day, and if you decide you're going to take it in the noon, that is at 12 o'clock, you have to set an alarm so that you can take it at that time without fail. And in case you fail to take this drug, do not take it times 2 the next day, because you're going to overdose yourself. The reason why these prescriptions are given 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 3 is because of how long this drug is going to stay in the body. And for a drug like PEP, it's a drug that it has a long life. That means that it can stay in the body like for the whole day. That is one. That's why it's 1 times 1. Like you only have to take 1 for a day. So when you take 1 times 2, or if you take 2 of those tablets in 1 day, it means that you are overdosing yourself and it may not work. Another thing is that when you're taking PEP, you should not expose yourself to the virus because you are under medication. And if you keep on exposing yourself or having unprotected sex while taking PEP, and it's kind of trying to prevent you from getting this virus, it means that the virus can become resistant to the drug and it won't work. So you end up being HIV positive. What has encouraged me is I had people saying that they were raped or they were exposed to this virus, and when they went to the clinician, no clinician told them how important it is to take this medication without failure. So most people end up taking jokingly without knowing that their life depends on it. Like you being positive or negative, it depends on this drug. So it's that serious, and I'm sorry for those who encountered such clinician. They didn't do the due diligence. But if you're here watching my video, you are in a upper hand. Knowledge is power, and I'm here to inspire you. Another thing concerning the drug, as I've said, that this drug is taken if you suspect you've been exposed to HIV. So meaning there is a difference between the post-exposure drug and the pre-exposure. And I'm going now to talk about this second drug that is called pre-exposure.